are gathered together on this day to witness and celebrate the marriage of Jason and Brianna. We come together not to mark the start of a relationship, but to acknowledge and strengthen a bond that already exists. This ceremony is a public affirmation of that bond, and as their dearest family and friends, it is our honor and privilege to stand witness to this event. This day is made possible not only because of your love for each other, but through the grace and support of your family and friends. It is our hope that your fulfillment and joy in each other will increase with each passing year. Marriage is a commitment in life where two people can find and bring out the very best in each other. It offers opportunities for sharing and growth that no other human relationship can equal. A physical and emotional joining that has the promise of a lifetime. Let us bow our heads in prayer. Lord, we thank you for gathering everyone here today. We ask that you help Jason and Brianna to remember the strong love that they share, to work that love into practical things so that nothing can divide them. May their love always inspire them to be kind in their words, considerate in the other's feelings, and concerned for the other's needs and wishes. Bless their marriage with peace and happiness. Amen. Marriage deepens and enriches every facet of life. Happiness is fuller, memories are fresher, commitment is stronger. Marriage also understands and forgives the mistakes life is unable to avoid. It encourages and nurtures new life, new experiences, and new ways of expressing love through the seasons of life. In his letter to the Corinthians, Paul wrote, "Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant nor rude. It does not insist on its own. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with truth. Love bears all things, believes in all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. Love never ends." While the commitment begins with the two of you, its effect radiates outward. It touches your family and friends, and ultimately all of society. When this commitment is seriously made and continuously fulfilled, it leads to the richest and most rewarding of human relationships. This is, I am sure, what you, Jason, want for Brianna, and it is also what you, Brianna, want for Jason. It is also what your family and friends who are gathered here want for the two of you. When a couple treats each other with kindness, love, and respect, the best of what marriage has to offer is the result. Your result will take more than love. It will take trust to know in your hearts that you want only the best for each other. Dedication to stay open to one another, to learn and grow, even when it is difficult to do so. And faith to go forward together without knowing what the future holds for you both. While love is our natural state of being, these other qualities are not as easy to come by. They are not a destination, but a journey. Marriage is a give and take between two personalities, a mingling of two endowments, which diminishes neither, but enhances both. Your joining together today becomes all the more important to recognize the significance of a devoted and affectionate family life. I'll now take a moment to tell you the story of how Brianna and Jason met, and how I was lucky enough to be a part of that moment. The breakdown first begins with a trip to Seaside on a 4th of July weekend just about 3 years ago. I gladly embraced the role of being Brianna's wingman on this trip when we were starting the night off at one of the local bars in town. She saw this handsome guy playing pool, so I went and walked over to him to see if I could buy him a drink. As I made small talk with this man, I smoothly mentioned to him that the blonde at the bar was a friend of mine, and she liked the way he was looking tonight. Minutes passed, we walked over to Brianna, and the fireworks started going off as soon as their introduction, because it was 4th of July. This weekend was filled with good times, and the start of a new friendship was formed. These two hit it off instantly, and as everyone can see today, were a perfect match for each other as months passed. Just over a month goes by when Jason and the usual group went down to Lake Shasta for a sunny getaway. It was one evening down there where Jason and I were on the boat chatting away. He and I were getting real in-depth on life topics when he confidently told me that Brianna is the girl he's going to marry. After he told me that, I thought to myself, well, Taylor, you're one epic wingman. I was so happy these two made such a great couple because all of our friends and I love Jason and how he treated Brianna so well. Time passes, and as they grow into the relationship, I was hit with some big news from Jason again. If you haven't realized this yet, I'm a pretty good person to share deep secrets with. Jason gave me the news that he picked out and ordered a ring for Brianna at a barbecue we had at our house. No one else knew this yet, which is why my physical well-being was in jeopardy if I mentioned it to anyone else, even my wife, who is Brianna's one of her best friends. I kept my secret like my life was on the line because it was. Now we all know how the rest of their story played out since we're all here today to witness their union of love. Seeing that no moment is without meaning, we ask that you take this marriage as the beginning of our lives together, of your lives together. Today signifies the creation of a new home and a new family for you both. May you be fulfilled by each other's love and friendship. May you be overjoyed by the promises you are about to make and the life together you will create. Remembering that in every marriage, there are good times and bad, times of joy and times of sorrow. Marriage is a journey, a time of adventure and excitement enhanced by love, trust, dedication, and faith you share in one another. You are mature enough to know the difference between dreams and realities. You have youth and hope. You also know that good times are sweeter when shared and that difficult times are less harsh when borne by two. Continue to work to build a foundation that will support the lasting relationship that is marriage. May promises you make to one another today be lived out to the end of your lives. Tomorrow can bring you the greatness of joys, but today is the day it all begins. Jason and Brianna, do you with your family and friends as your witnesses present yourselves willingly and on your own accord to be joined in marriage?
We do.
We do.
Will you promise to take care for each other in the joys and sorrows of life, come what may, and to share the responsibility for growth and enrichment of your lives together?
We will.
Jason, please repeat after me. I, Jason, take you, Brianna,
I, Jason, take you, Brianna,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
I give to you in the presence of God and these witnesses
I give to you, in the presence of God and these witnesses,
my promise to stay by your side,
my promise to stay by your side,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
in joy and in sorrow,
in joy and in sorrow,
as well as through the good times and the bad.
as well as through the good times and the bad.
I promise to love you without reservation,
I promise to love you without reservation,
comfort you in times of distress,
comfort you in times of distress,
encourage you to achieve all of your goals,
and encourage you to achieve all of your goals.
laugh with you and cry with you,
Laugh with you and cry with you,
grow with you in mind and spirit,
grow with you in mind and spirit,
always be open and honest with you,
and always be open and honest with you,
and cherish you for as long as we both shall live.
and cherish you for as long as we both shall live.
Brianna, please repeat after me. I, Brianna, take you, Jason,
I, Brianna, take you, Jason,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
I give you in the presence of God
I give you in the presence of God
and these witnesses
and these witnesses
my promise to stay by your side,
my promise to stay by your side,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
in joy and in sorrow,
in joy and in sorrow,
as well as through good times and the bad.
as well as through good times and the bad.
I promise to love you without reservation,
I promise to love you without reservation,
comfort you in times of distress,
comfort you in times of distress,
encourage you to achieve all of your goals,
encourage you to achieve all of your goals,
laugh with you and cry with you,
laugh with you and cry with you,
grow with you in mind and spirit,
grow with you in mind and spirit,
always be open and honest with you,
always be open and honest with you,
and cherish you for as long as we both shall live.
and cherish you for as long as we both shall live.
Jason and Brianna, as you hold hands, you may see the gift that they are to you. These are the hands that are holding yours on your wedding day, as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will countless times wipe tears from your eyes tears of joy and sorrow. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years. These are the hands that will help hold your family together as one, as you overcome adversity. These are also the hands that will give you strength when you need it. And these are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future together. Okay. Brianna and Jason have prepared some personal vows. Brianna will go first.
Jason, on this day, I give you my whole heart. Okay. The love that I have for you is unexplainable. There's nothing in this world that brings me as much joy maybe I won't as you do. There is no one in this world that can make me feel the way you do and handle me when I'm hangry. I knew early in our relationship that what we had was true, because through the good times, and more importantly when I needed you through some of the harder times, you never left my side. You have shown me what unconditional love should feel like, and I feel so fortunate to be your wife. Look at you right now, and I know that everything is going to be amazing and perfect. Because that is how you make me feel, Jason. I feel completely and utterly safe in love. Something makes me feel like $1,000,000, even when I have too many Ginger and Jamesons. I support you. I promise to support you, love you, be faithful, take pride in everything I do, laugh with you, listen to you. I promise to comfort you when the Cowboys lose and drink with you when they win. So tonight, in front of our friends and family, I am so excited to marry you, dance with you, and celebrate the love that we are going to share for the rest of our lives. I love you.
Brianna, whether it was fate or pure happenstance that brought us together apart, we formed a bond, a connection the very first time we lived with each other. Brianna, you're my best friend, my steadiness, my sunshine. You light up my world with every smile, every joke, and every laugh. You're an absolute character, and your energy spirit is positively contagious. Your relentless drive to be happy is a daily inspiration. Sharing the rest of my life with you is going to be a dream come true. I love you, Brianna. Ever since day one, you've always had my heart. On this day, I vow to take it one step further, to take you, my soulmate's hand, in marriage. I couldn't possibly be happier, more excited, or more committed. I promise to always be there when you need me to pick you up, and I promise I'll never let you down. I promise to always be the person you can trust. I promise to always be your rock, your steady shoulder, your authentic and faithful companion. I promise to love you more and more with every passing day. I promise I'll love you even when you grow old. I promise I will love you with my last on my dying day. And I promise you I'll love you even after that. My beautiful bride, my amazing wife, my love of my life. I love you, Brianna.
Having this love in your heart, you've chosen to seal your vows by changing things. In a sign of completeness, chosen to swear have neither one another. They are the and may the love they symbolize just possession. As you wear these, may they be constant reminders of these glad promises you are making today. We will pray once more. Lord, this ring. May Jason and Brianna be forever true to this union. May the seamless circle of these rings become the symbol of their endless love and serve to remind them of the holy covenant they have entered into today. Amen. Jason, take this ring, place it in Brianna's left hand, and repeat after me. I give you this ring as a symbol
I give you this ring as a symbol
of my love and faithfulness to you.
of my love and faithfulness to you.
Take this ring, put it on Jason's left hand, repeat after me. I give this ring as a symbol
I give you this ring as a symbol
of my love and faithfulness to you.
as my love and faithfulness to you.
Today you have pledged yourselves to a lifetime of caring for one another. May this be a commitment made in love, kept in faith, lived in hope, and eternally renewed. As you stand before us, it is our hope that you will go through life loving, trusting, and caring for one another completely and forever. Jason and Brianna, from this moment forward, will never be alone. You will carry with you the love of another person, giving you a complete and renewed lightness. May your life together be immersed in love and excitement. May you strive to enrich each other in every possible way. And may you work to bring the peace you find to the world. Having their fidelity to one another, to love one another in the presence of this gathering, and by the authority vested in me by the Constitution and the laws of this state, it is my honor to now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to be the first to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Jason and Brianna Smith.
All right. Well, thank you guys all for coming today. It's great to see all these smiling faces and beautiful people in the audience. We're all here for Bree and Jason. It's an absolute pleasure to be here with you guys today. Thanks. So I'm the groom's big brother, Michael Smith. Some may consider him an upgrade. I personally would tend to agree with that. I think my parents had me, and that's like, oh gosh, we got to get Plan B going right away. So there's about 2 years difference. But we selected the best man here fairly recently. We had a bachelor party, apparently, we had to plan for. So all the groomsmen got together, draw straws type of thing, and I got the shorter straw, so just joking. In all seriousness, this is actually a tremendous compliment, or I take it as one. It's a great opportunity, in my opinion, to get even. As big brother, I feel it's my duty, my honor, my pleasure to take care of my family. And here we are today, and this is really the great opportunity to celebrate these two coming together as a couple and bringing the two families together, which I'm incredibly proud to be part of. So Jason was born January 31st, 1985. Technology wasn't what it is today, so we were preparing for a girl. You can take that in any number of ways, but our Lord above is a better planner and has better plans than we do, and we were blessed with Jason Smith. So Jason and I took our brotherly roles incredibly seriously. We were determined to do what was expected of us. Certainly, I beat him up. He blamed me for everything. We borrowed each other's clothes, sabotaged each other's plans, and generally, I would say, made life unbearable on each other. Loved every second of it. And this is a great honor to be up here today and present this best man speech, or as I see it, a little payback. So some of my best memories of Jason, there's thousands of them. We had a lot of fun, honestly. Life was good. But did you see the little boy running around at the altar during the ceremony today? So blonde hair, kind of curly. So that's Tate. He's my 2-year-old son. And when I think back on our childhood and I think of Jason, that image of that boy right there is exactly as I see my brother. Still to this day. Just basically that. Little curl, blonde hair, really cute kid. Handsome, cute. But ultimately, it's a baby who whined and cried a lot. Seriously, though, really, Jason's a sharp man. Very, very, very proud of him. I think Tate's a sharp man. They did a great job, both of them, today. And and honestly, I take a whole lot of pride. Like, just today, I can't tell you how many people have said, "Oh, Jason, good to see you." I'm like, yeah, all right. Or I hear people called Jason Michael. I'm like, okay, good. Because like I said earlier, sharp-looking, smart guy. All right, this is pretty good company. So felt pretty good about that. I've always been a big brother, so picking on Jason was part of the job, trying to show him the way, or at least the way I thought it should be. Playing football with Jason was some of my favorite times, and not just, in high school or whatnot, but just always playing football. As long as I can remember, if we knew what a football was, we were goofing off with it somehow. Playing in the living room, playing in the backyard, anything. Football is fun. So my junior year, Jason was a freshman. And he was out at daily doubles, and we have this little drill where the receivers run their route, and then the receiver comes back and plays DB, and they grab this pad. And the drill is basically to get off of the bump and continue on your route. So as you can imagine, daily doubles, all the freshmen, junior, seniors, a bunch of people out there. And I wiggle my way in to get just like right in front of him so I can run that route and then come back and be the DB on him. So you can probably get where this is going. But so for the first time in my memory, we had full pads on. It was legal for me to hit, push, hit, tackle, whatever, basically make life miserable and all good. Nobody's going to get mad at me. So I get this pad, and he's lining up, and I'm just like, oh, this is great. And he comes off that route, just starting, just boom, get a good check on him. Jason's on the ground, doing fine. Coach is like, looks at me, you just had to do that. Again, it's my job. Just like this best man speech, it's my duty to be the big brother, and so I did. I had to do that. But staying on the topic of football, I'm not sure if very many people know this, but Jason has a $10,000 ring finger. And I'm not talking with the ring on it. I'm talking this is what his finger's worth. So I have no idea really how nice that ring was going to look on there, but looked sharp. So I didn't cause that injury, by the way. It was a football injury. It had nothing to do with me, so that's good. Jason and I played together in football, kind of like I said, as long as I could remember. And I'm a huge 49er fan, always was. So Jason, thanks. I willing to take it right now. I'm cautiously optimistic with Chip here. But anyway, so Jason is my little brother. I'm a Niner fan. He's naturally a Cowboy fan. If you guys don't remember, back in the day, they used to both be good. Okay, we're hoping to get back there. But anyways, so he's the Cowboy fan. And as with everything, I am who I am, and I think the way that I think, and I believe that he is who he is because of everything we did together growing up with our families. It was awesome. But my proudest moment as a football player was in the Pig Bowl playing for Law Enforcement for Youth. Right, we got a few players in here. Thank you, guys. The first ever touchdown I scored. So my brother played defensive back primarily, and I don't know what happened this day, but they called some crossbuck or something, and I was in the slot, and then he was lined up at tight end. And previous to this, I don't think the North Coast Storm had ever scored a touchdown. And so I take this little crossbuck, get the handoff, go up the middle. I see my brother's butt. He smashes the guy on the edge and springs me for a little touchdown. So pretty darn awesome moment for me. Thought that was awesome. And I got to see my brother. He's laying down there in the end zone. I'm laying down there like, we scored. I'm like, oh, cool. So it's great. And then, woo, let's go. A year or so later, I switched and played some quarterback there too, which was fun. Coach Lyons said, hey, you're going to be the captain, and who do you want to go up there with you? And took about 5 seconds or so, and I was like, it would be really awesome if I had the opportunity to go captain with my brother. It would be freaking cool. Sure enough, Jason and I went up there, did captain thing and coin tosses and all that, and ended up winning a football game. I think Ish was part of that as a captain too, so very cool. But I remember being extremely proud standing up there with my brother, patted up, having fun. Let's see here. So, parents. Jason and I's parents are Lynn and Ron Smith. They're sitting over there if you guys haven't had a chance to meet them. They'll be partying all night long, I'm sure. Lead by example. I'm all about that. My mom had an uncanny ability to know what was going on. It might be the fact that she worked at the police department for 30 plus years, but I could tell you, we could not walk around a street corner with our shoes untied before somebody was stopping us or calling her or something. So we really could not get away with anything. You could take that as a blessing or a curse. I can tell you firsthand it was an absolute blessing. My mother's the cornerstone of our family, absolutely, without a doubt. She's the glue that's kept us all together over these years. And I'd like to take a moment here today at Jason and Bree's big day to say, Mom, wherever you are, thank you. I love you. You're amazing. And we are who we are today because of you.
Here, hold on. Here, drink your beer.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Aunt Lynn, I love you, Aunt Lynn.
So, like football, we as a family always competed, and it was sometimes fun, maybe not as much fun for Jason, or maybe not as much fun for me when my dad was messing with me, but we always competed. And so my memories are basically, we woke up in the morning, we ate, we fought, we play, and then we got back to dinner or something, and we ate and rinse and repeat. We ate, we played, we fought, we ate. It was a family thing, and that's what we did. We had breakfast as a family, we'd head to school, we'd come home, we'd compete, we'd play guns or something outside, we'd fight. Mom had this really good whistle, which I can't do today, and we knew it was time to come home and eat dinner. And we did that as a family every day. That was life, and it was something that I really cherish. You don't realize how cool it is then because you don't want to go home, but it was really awesome, and I think it kept us together as a family. Basically, eat, play, and then eat more as a family. And I do think that's important to bring that up today because I think a little of that is lost on this generation, that family meals and getting together and just doing that day after day after day and talking about your day. So my hope is that we, as bringing together new families, can kind of continue that tradition and bring, maybe more families together and practice that. So we'll see. That's my hope. Other than Jason and Bree, I don't think that anybody's more happy to see Jason married than my parents. They've been amazing role models, and they are still as loving and loyal as they've ever been. It's their love that forms the bedrock of our family, in my opinion, and really the only thing missing in that until today was Brianna. So, new sister. I never had a sister growing up. I do have some sisters now because of my wife, so thank you. But my new sister here, the minute I met Bree, I could tell she was a keeper. She liked football, a good brew, and most importantly, I could just tell right away her and Jason were something special. Bree and I have shared some good times. Most recently, I attended the Festival of Dark Arts with her mom and Jason in Astoria. And if you guys haven't done that, it's worth checking out. Entertainment value is high there. And it was just a freaking great time. And so often it reminded me how perfect these two are together. And Vicky and I had fun, but really Jason and Bree just all night long. I was like, man, that's a good couple. Recently, last year, Bree hosted a Christmas party. Rachel and I came with a little surprise. We announced that we were expecting. And now we've been blessed 2 weeks ago with a healthy son number 2. Yeah. So what solidified my love and excitement for having another sister, at the end of the night when the party came to an end, Bree busted out an Xbox controller and she said, hey, Michael, let's play Madden. Really? Madden NFL football? You want to play me? Okay. So done. I'm hooked. She played Marcus Mariota in the Titans. I played with my Niners. I don't remember the score, but I just remember it was friggin' awesome, and I was sold from then on. Couldn't ask for a better sister. And thank you for choosing Jason. And thank you for inviting us to this amazing place to be part of your family. This is just incredible. Thank you. As Jason's big brother, I've known him my entire life. Often, it's the younger sibling who feels that he's got to live up to his older brother. But with us, I feel like it was the other way around. Jason is kind. Jason's loving. He's incredibly hardworking. He's incredibly loyal, very smart and ambitious. I'm incredibly proud of my brother. And so in this case, it's really me, the one that looks up to him in a lot of ways. So lastly, I'd just like to say a couple thank yous. Bob, Vicky, Dwight, thank you guys. It's been incredible getting to know you and spend some time with you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your home. Thank you for sharing your family. Thank you for allowing Bree and Jason to open up this new chapter of their life. I'm so thankful to bring two incredible families together. It's going to be a rockin' good time. To Bree and Jason, I'd like to leave you just a couple thoughts here. Be uncommon, not average. Set your goals high and never focus on the negatives. Know that God's plan are better than ours. And last but not least here, a toast to the future. I see love and support in good times together as families. God bless.
Hi. This thing? I'm a little smaller. Oh, that's good. Thank you all for coming today. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Lindsay. I'm probably going to start crying any second. So I wrote down my speech, so hopefully I can stay on track here. Okay. Love you too. 7 years ago, my life changed inside of Forever 21. Such a good store. It's a great store. I made bets I was going to not cry, so this is kind of funny. Okay. Inside of Forever 21, when a girl on crutches hobbled over to me and we said hello. In most new friendships, there's a few awkward weeks when you're getting to know one another, but with Brianna and I, it was instant. We initially bonded. Okay, I'm not going to look at her. We initially bonded over our love of singing to Justin Bieber in Hannah, Montana. And we grew that bond in Eugene over dollar beers, cheering on our Ducks at football games, and goofing off in class when we were supposed to be listening to Mark Twain quotes. After we graduated, we moved back to Portland and became single girls in the city. We quickly realized that we loved each other more than any guys, so we spent most nights on Bree's couch eating Chinese food. I like to think that I was the best thing that ever happened to Brianna, but I know that was the day that she met Jason. I'll never forget the first time that they saw each other. It was like the world stopped for 1 second while fate finally clicked into place. Over the last 3 years, I've been able to watch their relationship grow, and I've gained a really good friend out of Jason along the way. I'm not going to look at him either right now. Jason is the kindest person I know and always puts everyone's needs above his. And I see him do that with Brianna every day, and I just love him for that. And I love that Jason loves Brianna for exactly who she is, even her epic dance moves, which are the fingers, the elbows, and the shoulders. those moves are the best. And Brianna, I think you are the most genuine person, and you remind me every day to not take life too seriously. And I love you so much, and thank you for calling me your best friend. Love you. Oh, cheers to the bride and groom. Cheers. I'm like laughing and crying at the same time.
All right, folks. I don't know how I'm supposed to follow those two up. A little long, a little short, a little sweet. Whew. All right. Okay, well, on behalf of Brianna and I'd like to take a moment to give thanks. We would like to give thanks to the parents for raising us and helping us become the people who stand before you today. We'd like to give thanks to the aunties. That's for sure. The aunties are amazing. The whole lot of you, both the originals and the new. That's right. I've got a whole lot of new aunties, and Brianna, she already knows she's got a whole lot of new aunties. So you guys are amazing. But for helping our parents raise us, I mean, it really, truly takes a village. I mean, I can't speak to that enough. It takes a village, that's for sure. We'd like to give thanks to the siblings, even Michael. You know, the maid of honor, the bridesmaids, the groomsmen, friends, and everyone else who has helped us along this crazy adventure from the first day we met through our engagement into our wedding day today. We made it. I mean, it's been an adventure, that's for sure. But it wouldn't have been the same without you, and the journey has just begun, so please stay tuned. We're going to need you guys throughout, I'm sure of that. Special thanks to Bob and Vicky for opening up their home and the countless hours it took to create such a beautiful venue. I mean, it is everything we could have ever wished for. It's a Pinterest dream come true, that's for sure. So I thank you, Bob and Vicky, from the bottom of our hearts. What a beautiful venue. I mean, it's amazing. But what is a beautiful venue and a beautiful wedding without a truly amazing group of people to share it with? Nearly everyone here has positively shaped our lives in one way or another. Thank you all so very much for being here to witness, share, and celebrate with us on this special day. We love you all. And on that note, let's please raise our glasses. I'm going to grab my tablet out and do another 10 pages real quick, but no. All right, anyways, please raise your glasses to new beginnings, new friends, new family, and above all, endless love and endless happiness. Cheers, everybody. Love you.